Hey everyone, it's Milo here for the Fellowship of Acoustics. Welcome to a new episode of New Arrivals. Happy birthday to King Willy in the Netherlands. We had a beautiful King's Day this weekend. I think we're all recovering a little bit. Last week you chose your favorite guitar of the New Arrivals episode, and it's actually a first because it's a tie between the Collings 003, I guess, Coco Bolo, yep, and the Atkin Kingfisher. We all love the Kingfishers. They are on the website right now, so if you're interested, please check them out. They are incredible limited guitars for the Fellowship. Anyway, Michael behind the camera, we are both going to pick two guitars that came in last week. We're going to pick our favorites, and then it's up to you to pick your favorite again. There will be a poll in the community side of our YouTube page, and you can also leave a comment down below. So yeah, let's not wait any longer.
Let's go.
As you can see, I have a beautiful Louden case in my hands right now. And this is a really special Louden guitar. We offer Louden guitars for a long time right now. We're big fans of them. But this is a guitar that's been handmade by George Louden himself. Check that out. Again, a beautiful flower with a bug, right?
Yep.
So we are looking at a F-style cutaway Louden master-made guitar with a sinker redwood top, and we have Bois de Rose back and sides. Don't know if this comes across on camera, but it's a beautiful dark red rosewood with an incredible grain on it. We have some figured koa binding, and we actually have a video by George Louden himself explaining a little bit more about this guitar. I will insert some fragments of that clip right now.
It's a Master Series 50th anniversary, so actually inlaid the L, the Celtic L, for my logo, and the 50, we've inlaid them in gold. Has Bois de Rose, this beautiful Madagascar rosewood, and finally, of course, on the soundboard, we've got this amazing sinker redwood that's been resurfaced from under a river in Northern California, probably at the bottom of the river for 150 years or something around that.
Incredible sounding Louden guitar. It's got that unique Louden sound to my ears, at least. It's very big and wide sounding. Yeah, we always say piano-like. I think it's a bit of a cliche, but it does definitely sound like that. Incredible. Might be my first choice, but it's the first guitar that I picked, so maybe let's check out some more before I make a decision. So I guess we're starting with really decked out and very expensive acoustic guitars, because this is a Martin OM45. Ready for the reveal. A OM45 Deluxe, also Madagascar rosewood. A really different color compared to the Bois de Rose we just saw. So this is definitely a custom order OM45. There's a name inside. It's Gerard Kaplan, maybe, French. So this might be his custom order or sort of a signature guitar. Yeah, when Martin asked Gerard if he wanted inlays, he definitely said, give me everything you've got. Also engraving on the tuners as well. Engraved M for Martin. Yeah, this is a piece of art. So this is a incredible, luxurious OM45. Also some nice bear claw here on the spruce top. Interesting pattern. In terms of looks, I would never buy this. This is not for me. I like a more toned down minimalist guitar. But I know for a fact that there are a lot of people out there that really enjoy this kind of look on a acoustic. So if this is for you, then reach out, please. Right now I'm looking for a very specific guitar that I briefly played last week, and I wanted to open it now. Ah, found it. Any fans of ABBA in the house? Their first single. That could be the right key. Insert Waterloo. A WL14X scissor tail from the year 2016. Check that out. Another bird. Waterloos are incredibly popular. I don't know their waiting list right now, but I think you have to wait a few years. We don't see them too often, and mostly they are sold right away. So maybe when you see this video and you check our website, maybe it's already gone. Incredible sort of Depression era flat top guitar making. Maple back and sides. Like I just said about minimalist guitar manufacturing, this is really this is really my cup of tea. I really like this incredible fire stripe pickguard that really matches the tone of this one. This is exactly what I like in an acoustic. It's quite small and a little bit boxy sounding in a nice way, in a sort of a vintage harmony kind of way. The maple adds a nice and really nice presence to the sound. I'm really tempted to choose this, but I think I have to go for the Lowden that we showed, the master-made George Lowden, because that is really such a special one-off guitar. There she is. Yep. The George Lowden master-made S-style. This is my first choice for this new Arrivals.
Welcome back to a new week. Milo's already chosen one guitar, so let's go out and find someone ourselves. First thing I've noticed is that there are 4 similar looking case-like bags over here, and that usually means that we've got a batch from a certain brand in, and this week it's Music Man, and I think it's pretty cool that they've teamed up with Mono, because they make some really nice bags. They're really sturdy, and it's got this little label on it because they are used by professionals to fly around the world. Really sturdy, nice little bag case. It isn't too heavy. It's not a guitar, that's for sure. But it is a 5-string bass. This is the classic Stingray model by Music Man, and I know there's a lot of lovers and haters when it comes to this modern design, but I know that there are a lot of lovers actually. I had a buddy of mine at my university where I studied, and he played one of these religiously, and yeah, I am for a certain kind of music, it's a very versatile instrument with a lot of tonal options, and it plays really smooth. So if you're not a traditionalist who needs a jazz bass or a precision, a Stingray is a very good option, and this is just one of the 5 that we've just got in. We did actually manage to find one Luke, which is an electric. It's a lot shorter, as you can see.
Let's have a look.
Let's have a look. Take a look at me now. Whoa. That's some nice funky sparkling finish over there. It's pretty cool actually, almost looks like a galaxy full of stars. Mateusz Asato actually posted something last weekend. He bought a Luke, and he actually said, hands down, this might be the best signature model ever invented. Quite some big words coming from Mateusz himself, having a Sir signature as well. But I think it comes down to the fact that when this came out, the ergonomics of this guitar were really something that was ahead of its time.
Don't look back in anger.
Don't look back in anger. It's movie segment. To stay in the style of the looks today, I had to think of a cool movie I saw a few years back, and it's Don't Look Up. Very, very cool movie about the end of the world, actually, in a very satirical way. Leonardo DiCaprio, Jennifer Lawrence, and yeah, it's basically they're scientists trying to convince the world that an asteroid is going to wipe out the entire human race, and we all see it coming, but everybody's denying it anyway.
So my movie tip, Paris, Texas. I recently rewatched it after a couple of years. A road movie by Wim Wenders. Beautiful images, beautifully shot. Most impressive about the movie is the soundtrack by Ry Cooder. A beautiful slide guitar playing. And if you're not gonna watch the movie, at least listen to the soundtrack. It's amazing.
Hey guys, my movie tip for this week is Sinners by Ryan Coogler. It's a vampire blues delta movie set in the 1930s in the southern states of America. With Michael B. Jordan in it. I first saw the trailer and then I wasn't really convinced. But then I heard only good reviews and I went to see it, and it was a perfect Hollywood cinema experience. So you should all go see it in the cinema right now.
All right, it's a little bit hidden behind here.
Hidden. Yeah, hidden.
But
hidden.
Straight from modern guitars into the very old stuff, the cool stuff. This holds a nice Gibson from 1967. And if this is in good shape, then I know a very nice player who might be willing to play this for you all. Are you ready? Because that is a beautiful Super 400 from 1967. And it's actually in quite a good shape given its age. Of course, it does have some battle scars in the finish over the years, but very, very clean. I'll bet a lot of human beings would have certain battle scars in their skin as well when they're this age. Very, very cool instrument. It is humongous. Super, right? Super 400. I always love this cool engraving that they have. I think it's a very, very beautiful instrument, and I'm really curious to see what she sounds like. So let's take this downstairs and find Dawn to play it for you all.
So I think I fancy some electrics right now. So let's have a look what we can find. Oh, this is a Rickenbacker. Ooh. Oh, yeah.
Nice.
A 12 string. So this is a, what year is this? An 88 370 12 Fireglow. That is cool. 3 pickups. Is it in tune, Michael?
Nope. Damn it.
It is. It's got a nice resonance to it. Acoustically, it's in great shape.
It looks new, man.
It's in really, really great shape. So there's the mystery fifth Rickenbacker knob. It does something, but nobody knows what it does exactly. So this knob, it does something to the neck pickup, and I think it was used when you're in the middle position and you want a brighter sound, but you do want sort of the quacky middle position sound. You can roll off some of the volume and EQ from the neck pickup so that it features more of the bridge pickup in that position. This one has a double output. You get the Ricco sound and the standard. If you want to play stereo, again, we don't see a lot of vintage Rickenbackers and not this model, the 370. It's quite rare. Would be a nice guitar to feature. We don't do a lot of electric 12 strings. Let's check out this Eastman. This is a T64. Oh, wow. That looks great. So they're 330, double P90 dog ear pickup, and they call this the Vintage Cherry? Vintage Red. Now without the Bixby. I think I like this model even more without the Bixby. Wow, the finish looks great. I think it looks a little bit better without the varnish relic they do. L3, 1929. Good shout, Michael. Check that out, a 1929 Gibson L3. So it's got that acoustic Gibson archtop sound in a really small body. So it's a small sounding guitar, but I don't mind that. It reminds me sort of Dave Rawlings with this Gillian Welsh duo. He's got that sound as well. Because sometimes such a small body guitar, such a small body acoustic archtop guitar can sound really big when mic'd. And now that we're doing vintage Gibsons, another oldie. This was 1929.
29, yeah.
So now we're moving up to 1933. And we have a L00 here. Ooh, this is incredibly lightweight. Feel this?
Whoa.
Really lightweight. It's better than bruised. It does have a really beautiful refret. That's nice, because it really helps with the playability of these old L00s. It's got quite a high saddle as well, so this might be a nice investment for the years to come. Let's see how she sounds. Sounds wonderful and mellow. It's got a nice bass and response. Not boomy or anything because it's a small body, but it's quite rich in the bass for a L00 because we've had a lot of vintage L00s the last couple of months, and I think this is one of the better sounding ones. If you're interested, please hit us up. But I think I'm going for the Rickenbacker because I want to pick an electric. That's a really special one, a very rare Rickenbacker. And then we can feature a electric 12 string, which we don't do too often. So let's do that. There she is, the Fireglow 37012 from '88. This is my second choice for this new Arrivals. Let's just see what's in this beautiful Eastman case. And Milo's already shown you some beautiful Madagascar specimens today by Louden and Martin. So when I saw the label, I thought it would also be just as fair to show you a Madagascar version of an Eastman guitar. I think we've had something kind of similar a few weeks back, but it's a 45 style L00-ish body, but this is the E4000. Beautiful Madagascar rosewood back and sides. Of course, this is not a cheap instrument. It's fully decked out. It's got the top of the line tone woods, but I think still Eastman sets itself apart by being half the price onto a lot of competitors. This is a Collings. I know we show quite a few of them on the channel, but they deserve the love. Actually, right now this week we have the Dallas International Guitar Show going on in the US. And Rudy is over there together with Richard, two of our colleagues, and they're also going to visit the Collings factory. So keep an eye on it. We might get some nice shots from inside. Beautiful bare bones little instrument, very small. Yeah, it's the 01T traditional mahogany. So it's a smaller bodied guitar. Honestly, I love the weight on this. It's kind of like a Martin 018. The neck though, it is still quite firm, which is something I like. I like the fact that it's not too slim compared to the body. Let's just quickly see what she can sound like. Honestly, it reminds me a little bit of the Waterloo that Milo just showed you. That's even more bare bones.
Honestly, she sounds very beautiful. Right now, this is on the top of my list, if you ask me. There was something else over here. It's 2 electrics actually. Let's see. Faded Gold Burst or Special Dark Burst?
Faded gold, I would say.
Faded Gold it is.
How do you like them, Egles?
Yeah. Badumch. Yeah, Milo is referring to Patrick James Egle, who built these beautiful instruments. So it's a Les Paul styled model. It's the Macon. It's got a nice little carve in the heel, which allows for comfortable playing up on the high strings. He signs off on every single instrument himself. And just a funny quick story. We may have mentioned it before, but it's been quite a while. We actually met the neighbor of Patrick James Egle on a flight back when we went to Taylor to San Diego. She turned out to be a steward on the flight because we were talking about guitars, and she just asked us, "Do you know Patrick James Egle?" We were like, "How do you know Patrick James Egle?" I am curious. I just want to show you the Special Dark Burst as well. I'm curious myself now. Ooh, ooh, interesting.
That looks even better.
I think it does, right? Yeah. This is a Macon Special. Cool pickguard placement and design as well. Nice finish, if you ask me.
The top is
Same carve. Yeah, the top is insane, right? Very wide flame on there. Beautiful guitar. It's not too heavy, actually. I think the other one's a bit weightier. If I had to choose one of these two, then this would be my personal preference. As for this video, I think I'm going to the Collings. Yeah, there she is. This is going to be my second choice, the 01T Traditional. Let's see what she sounds like through a mic downstairs.
Hi guys, Michael and Milo here. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to vote on your favorite guitar in our poll, I think up here. And leave a comment, you can do it as well. And I'll see you next week. Goodbye!